Have you ever felt like life was unfair? Like no matter how hard you tried, things just kept going wrong? Joseph knew that feeling better than most. His story, found in Genesis 37 through 50, is one of betrayal, struggle, and eventually, redemption. Joseph was the favorite son of Jacob, and that alone stirred up trouble. His brothers were jealous, so jealous that when Joseph shared dreams about his future, dreams where he stood in a position of honor, they couldn't stand it anymore. One day, while out in the fields, his brothers decided to get rid of him. They threw him into a pit, then sold him to traders passing by. Imagine the shock. One moment you're with family, the next you're shackled, taken to a foreign land. Joseph ended up in Egypt, working as a servant in the house of Potiphar, a powerful man. But Joseph didn't let bitterness control him. He worked with integrity, and soon he was trusted with everything in the household. But just when life seemed to be turning around, he was falsely accused of something he didn't do and thrown into prison. Again, unfair, again, abandoned. If anyone had a reason to give up, it was Joseph. Betrayed by family, forgotten in a prison cell. Life was cruel, and yet, Joseph held on to faith. He trusted that God still had a plan, even when he couldn't see it. In prison, Joseph's gift of interpreting dreams opened a new door. Word spread, and eventually Pharaoh himself called for Joseph. Pharaoh had troubling dreams that no one could explain. Joseph, with God's wisdom, revealed their meaning. 7 years of plenty would be followed by 7 years of famine. Impressed, Pharaoh placed Joseph in charge of all of Egypt, second only to himself. Joseph went from prisoner to prime minister. Years later, when famine struck, people from all lands came to Egypt for food, including Joseph's brothers. The very ones who betrayed him stood before him, desperate for help. Joseph could have turned them away. He could have chosen revenge. But instead, he forgave them. He saw the bigger picture. He told them, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to save many lives." Joseph's story reminds us that setbacks don't mean the end of the story. Sometimes what feels like a season of loss or injustice is actually shaping us for something greater. So if the setup for your future. If this video has helped you in any way, please share, like, and comment. Remember to let your light shine.